What's up, Dkoh? You got a question about these Tristana clips. In this first one, we're not trying to rush in too hard with W, looking for an opportunity to get in range, but we don't manage to do it. So let's take a look here. From what I saw, um, we're rotating here. We do get tagged by the Soraka Q, which does slow us down. So that's one thing. I think right here was kind of your moment where jumping in would have been fine. And now the moment's gone, so it gets kind of awkward. And there's a bunch of people here. And from this point, it's just really hard. They're kind of winning the fight, and there's a level 6 Mordekaiser in front of us. So I think in terms of getting in range, the moment where we had like the big decision was kind of right here. Getting hit by this Q, it slows us down, which does matter because we're trying to get to this E. So the slow does kind of matter. But from this point, I'd kind of wouldn't mind seeing you full send on Master Yi. At worst, he makes it to the wall and flashes out. But that's right now he can't flash the wall because he's not in range. So it's like if he flashes now, then he's still stuck in the pit, and you kind of have to kill him before he gets to the wall. So that's kind of like the moment. And then, well played Soraka silence, but we do just walk into a Soraka silence and root ourselves. So, and then from this point, like, I don't really think that there's much to do. Like, Kiana's over here. You have to think about that. So it's good that you don't, like, re-engage there. And, it's kind of just over. So the moments here, like I say, we kind of need to, I think it's good to be patient up until this point. From this point, I'd like to see you jumping on Master Yi and get going for that kill and reset. One of those moments you have to be decisive. That was kind of like your moment to make a move. After that moment, it gets really hard because, like you mentioned, their whole team's here. If you got any questions about... Okay, I cut the recording off early. Oops. Let's take a look at this one. So, skirmish where we could have played more aggressively. Let's see. Right now we're 2v2. We see Aatrox, and everyone's missing some HP, and our jungler's coming. So, let's see how we do it. So, this is fine. So, you could freeze frame here and say this is fine. But if everyone just walks away. But we're going for more, which I don't mind. Misfortune flashes away. We jump in. Aatrox flashes. We got everyone flashing. So I think what's happening here... how does this end? Okay. So what's happening here, I think the patience here, like hiding back, we're not freaking out, we're not stressing out. This is all fine. I like this. Like, you've baited them in. You successfully baited them in for a good counter gank. So what happens here is I think we just kind of focused the wrong guy. We hit Misfortune, which is good. She flashes away, so we're... we can't do anything about that. But then we throw our bomb onto Aatrox and only get 2 autos in and start hitting the other guy. The Melio. So we kind of just split our damage amongst all 3 of them. And we don't get a full bomb proc. We don't get a W reset. So it's just really, really awkward. So I think what I'd like to see... from this point, as soon as you start hitting Misfortune, like, I'd press Q and put my bomb on her. I think holding W is fine, but press Q and put your bomb on her. Because she's the target we're trying to kill. And say we had done that, she's probably dead to Silas right now, and then the fight gets a lot easier. So I think that's the moment where focusing the right guy, being a little bit more decisive in that moment would be good. Even from here, from this point, you can probably turn and fight Aatrox with Tom Kinch, but that's beside the point. But yeah, the big things, I think you play it really well from this point. You bait them in, but whenever you see Misfortune here and auto her once, I would use my abilities, at least Q and E. Sorry, Q and E, and maybe hold my W, just to get that extra damage off. So, because yeah, it just gets kind of awkward after that. If you got any questions, let me know.